Hello and welcome to Comment 17, where today I'm not at what is now a train station. I'm in the town of Beechworth. I thought I'd have a look at the old train station, what used to be a train station. So this was part of the Yakananda line, which split off from the Albury line at Warringata. Yeah, it opened in 1876, the station, and closed in 1976. About a century later, the station building is being repurposed for something else, and I think so is that, but a lot of the stuff has remained. It's been converted into a rail trail, but most of the platform, besides the lack of asphalt for most of the platform, yeah, most of it's still there, and the track's mostly gone, except there's a little bit over there, which I can show you. This is what used to be like the kind of warehouse sort of thing where the trains were stored and stuff. Yeah, you can see some rails still left in the ground. It goes in here, which is currently being used to store furniture, but you can see where the rail used to go. So we can follow this rail to this tree where it stops. Yeah, that continues on. But yeah. So this is part of the Murray to the Mountains rail trail, which, yeah, there's Warringata, which is an in-service station on the Albury line. But yeah, this is just a start to a longer video, I imagine. Depends on what happens, I guess, but hopefully this will be just an introduction to a longer video, which I will not be catching a train to or from Beechworth, mainly because you can't. Yeah, here's more of the platforms. I think there's a skate park over there. Here on this side. So yeah, that used to be the station building. It's not a train station anymore for obvious reasons. And yeah, so here's the platform. It's got a nice cover. Got toilets over there. I wonder if they did have toilets back when it was operational. Someone drew like a pretend road thing on this. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. And then, yeah. There's some signs. Yeah, so this trail, very long, but yeah, I'll show you. There's some signs that show where you can go. Yeah, Yakananda and Everton. Here's some signage. I'll show you a little bit of the signs as well. I mean, if you're interested in cycling, here's the sign, I guess. I don't know. Apparently, yeah, a few different cycling tracks. Let's have a look at those signs. Let's just wait. Yeah. Yeah, here's the signs. That says Beechworth there. I want to find that sign. Let's go back to the station building. Is it still there? I wonder. There's one over there. And there. Look. Can't find that sign. Really. Yeah. This is very much not a station anymore. It's something else. Used to be a station back in way olden days. Yeah. Just repeating myself at this point. Yeah, what? Snap a quick look at the other signs. Then otherwise I'll see you when the main video starts. Right, here are all the signs. You can see from Osborne's flat to Beechworth. This is a history of the line. Play this in slow-mo if you want to read it. Pause it. Next side. Got a no longer alive mosquito. And yeah, map of the whole thing. So Warringata Station, near Bowser. That. Yeah, here's the map. And then yeah, Code of Conduct and Beechworth to Everton. Yeah, that's the Beechworth Station. Hello and welcome back. We're now in the town of Glenrowan, which is where Ned Kelly's final stand was, and that's about the only thing that ever happened here. I found this, an ARTC poster about how they're building a bridge because the old bridge was too short for tall freight trains to fit under it or something like that. So yeah, this is the Albury line right here. I'll get a view of it from the bridge. And yeah, we're gonna go have a look at the now closed Glenrowan station. It is on the Albury line, it's right there. But because not that many people live here, it wasn't justified for them to ever reopen it after they closed it. They probably closed it during the New Deal for country passengers. Closed a few small stations during that to make things a little bit faster. Yeah, so that's the Albury line, which is fully duplicated between Seymour and Albury at least. Don't know how much further the duplication goes. It might go all the way to Sydney, I don't know. But yeah, it's single track between Seymour and Jacana though, which is funny. Which also means that sometimes, because it's ARTC and passenger trains don't get priority, sometimes Albury and XPT trains have to wait in passing loops for freight trains to go past in that section. But in this section, free reign basically until they, yeah. Now, Albury line doesn't have very many trains very often. We might see one. That's it. That's all we're seeing today. Yeah, there's a thing showing off Ned Kelly's final stand sort of thing. And yeah, let's have a look. And there's the station building and the platform. It's also fenced. That fence is a lot more important, I imagine, than the Beechworth fences. Active trains do run on that line. So let's go down and have a look. Alright, now we're at Glenrowan Station. There's not much of a station. It's two buildings really, and a platform. Pretty long one. Maybe? Yeah. Oh look, there's the speed limits over here. Yeah, let's have a look inside the building. Yeah. Yeah, this is where, over there you can see the station sign. Wait, hold up. Just do that math, please. Doesn't look like the track alignment even allows the platform. You can't step, nobody can step that far. I'm guessing the track has been altered since the station closed. Here's in here, which I assume was another station building, or something else related to Ned Kelly. Yeah. You can see those speed limit signs. They're weirdly close to each other. Like, you're telling me you can go 125 for only for like 3 meters? Look at this. Let's zoom in so you guys can see. It's 125, but then it's 105 immediately after, which is weird. So I've cracked the zoom thing, so you won't see me accidentally going to 0.5x zoom much anymore. Now there's also something else. There's like the story of Ned Kelly's capture going on, which is what those wooden statues of like the police are for. So let's see if we can have a look at that. Let's get the camera focused. Yeah, here's the station building. Yeah. So yeah. Now, as we see a train here, for the rest of this section of the video, we'll be exploring the last stand of Ned Kelly. So here's the start of this thing, is this statue of one of the Kelly gang. And there's some signage explaining the story, and you have to run around. So this was, Joe Brine was shot on this side. If they forced men to tear up the railway track, then this way to go to number 2. Number 2. Yeah, sorry. So that, yeah. So they these look like the Aboriginal truckers that were hired to help track Ned Kelly. And yeah, talking about his armour as well. There's 3s over here. Let's see what this one was. So, they stole some rails from the railway line. Pure evil. And yes, kind of like got ready to defend the Glenrowan bar, which they, yeah. Cut out some of this walking. Well, I'll stop filming. Now, yeah, Ned Kelly emerging in his full-on armor, like a superhero origin story. There's a replica of his armor, one of their armors. Like that big building over there. That's like the Ned Kelly Information Center or something, and it's kind of shaped like his helmet, which is pretty cool. Now I know this isn't exactly the type of content I usually make. I can assure you, this is probably going to be the last thing I film that isn't train related, and this is not the main video. This is like a prologue. And yes, I made a brief prologue for the last video as well about my equipment. Yeah. I mean, though, it's not the plan to keep making these prologues, I can tell you that. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's just these past two videos. It's kind of mean there's a little thing that I wanted to show at the start. This is train related because it's about Glenrowan station, and then the other one was Beechworth station. Ned Kelly's capture. That's where that rock was. Then we'll go down to the actual station and see what was going on down there. This is happening. But yeah, the title of the video may have given it away, but yeah, I won't spoil my plans right now. But yeah, I do plan to catch some trains today. And if I don't, well, that will probably be in the title of the video. Maybe this won't be the prologue, maybe this will be the full video. But I really doubt that I won't be catching the trains, because like, we're that close to when it's going to happen, and we're still definitely committed to that plan. It's the old police station in Glenrowan. Now, I looked at the timetables, and it's really unlikely that we are actually going to see a train, an old retrain, which is unfortunate. It says, yeah, that's the Ned Kelly, like, animatronic museum sort of thing, which is pretty cool. They got, like, Five Nights at Freddy's style animatronic characters and all sorts of, like, special effects. They really, like, doing, like, projectors on top of blank faces to kind of show the people's faces, which is an interesting way of doing it. I didn't end up cutting out the talking now, did I? Yeah. So this is the railway station. This structure is a replica of the station building which stood on this site in 1880. Huh. So yeah. So there's number 7's this way. Let's see if we can find it. I can't see it, but let's see if we can find it. It might not be there. And what, because of all the works, the Inland Rail, ARTC trying to run more freight trains on their freight train priority line, which will make old route trains even later. Same with the expedition, but whatever. Such is life. At least until PTV gets control of tracks, but who knows when that will happen. PTV, or Transport for New South Wales, that is. Would be nice if they gain control and then we could have a passenger priority line. Wouldn't be that hard as well. Yeah, it looks like this ends here, which is unfortunate. Oh, maybe. No, that leads us back to number 2. Well, that's unfortunate. Can't hear the full story. Yeah, basically, Ned Kelly had his last stand around here. He was shot and he was taken back to Melbourne where he was, well, firstly he was fixed up and then taken back to Melbourne where he was tried and hanged for his crimes. And yeah. And also when a person damages a railway line, hanging isn't the most extreme option, just kidding. I don't support hanging, to make it clear. Not a good way to kill someone. And shouldn't kill people as well. Yeah, capital punishment is not a good thing. But, yeah. Anyway, I'll see you at the main destination of today's video. Hopefully. See you there. Here's one last look. Right, now we're at our destination. The main thing this video is going to be about. This Common 17 video. Seymour Station. There's a train right there, but that's not leaving for a while. That's probably going to be our train. So yeah, we're going to catch this train back to Melbourne. This is a little bit of an adventure. So apparently this is platform 3. You know, the Transport for New South Wales train link signage is there, which is cool. Oh, that's a useful map. So, yeah, platform. We'll have a look at all the different platforms. Definitely, as long as we got time. Yeah. All right, let's tap on. Yeah. Do we have any of those dial-up things or anything? Yeah. Here's a V-Line Sprinter. Oh, there we go. 2:57. What time is it right now? It's 2:38, so we've got 20 minutes to explore this station. Let's start by having a look at the sprinters. I think it's a good start. So yeah, you've got these button-operated doors. There's one that's closed, so let's use that one. Oh, now it's been reset to Southern Cross. The panels used to say Seymour, which is funny because it was at Seymour. So let's push this. And here we go, we're on the train. Is this one? Huh. So the thing that goes between the cabs is only for the driver, it seems. And yep, here's all the seating. These are thick chairs. Here's the toilet. It's the other cab. Right, that's a V-Line Sprinter. Do we want to ride? Which one do we want to ride? Oh, well, that's easy. I'm sorry, 7009. Channel's not called Common 9, now is it? Debbie Flintoff King, that's the name of the Sprinter. Yeah. Alright, let's go see the other platforms now, while we're waiting. Alright. Let's go have a look. Now, I saw a cool mural, so let's have a look at that. That's the underpass. We're gonna not do that right now because I want to see that cool mural. It might be a bit of a walk, I don't know. Might speed this up in the final edit, I don't know. I'm sorry if I don't. There we go, here's the murals. Welcome to Seymour. Will we see more of Seymour? Yeah, that's what I wanted to show, the mural of the Spirit of Progress. Seymour, the junction for the Northeast and Colburn Valley lines. AKA the Albury and Shepparton lines. Well, the Shepparton and Sydney lines, really. In a way. Melbourne, Sydney rail line. But yeah. So platform 1 serves the Albury line. And platforms 2 and 3 serve the Seymour/Shepparton lines, which means, you know how those signals, I don't know, maybe, so it doesn't make sense that our train terminated on platform 3. I mean, maybe it was just getting out of the way, but there were only 2 signals on that, so, or maybe those were the signals for Shepparton. I don't know. Not exactly certain which way is towards the city now that I think of it. Let's have a look. Now everything's telling me to go down here, so I'll do that. This is the underpass. Pretty cool underpass. Oh, an old-fashioned underpass. Sorry about that, my hand was sitting on the stop video recording button. Yeah, so don't scare me like that, please. It's not even really comfortable. Right, yeah. I'll tap on just to be certain. Yeah, that's an Albury train. Right there. So yeah, here's the standard gauge platform. For Albury and Sydney and XPT trains. That's a cool door area there. Yeah, this is an old-fashioned station building. I need to get back in a few minutes. Probably sooner rather than later, which is annoying. Maybe I'll speed things up by going a little bit faster. Yeah, it seems like at Seymour they're doing right-hand running, which is a little weird. Also, why is there a fence here? Wait, what the... Yeah, okay. Thanks for reminding me. But yeah, here's the different gauges of the things. You can see some trains in storage all the way over there. But yeah. The Albury line goes off one way with its standard gauge track than normal Victorian track. And let's see. Seven minutes, got it. Should probably get on soon. Yeah, it looks like, oh, no, that signals for here. And then platform 3 doesn't seem to have a, oh, there it is. Okay. So it can run both directions, that makes sense. There's no crossover there, so it's interesting choices, I guess. I guess just in case, yeah. Wait, there's an express track through the middle as well. Oh, that ends. There's some... There might be a crossover over there, which makes sense, just to make Seymour trains able to go on either side, which they have to if they're terminating. It doesn't even have any Shepperton services. That's funny. But yeah, let's get on our train now. Please don't scare me like... Please do not scare me like that. You make me feel like the train's gonna leave without me. Let's just speed up just in case it does. It's not gonna leave for a bit, but the bit's not very long. Now, of course, you guys know whether or not I miss my train. Won't be that hard to find out. Or at least, for me, I don't, so that's why I'm running, because I never know. There we go. Well, look at that step up. Just realised. Wheelchair accessible, that step up. Maybe, I don't know. 7 or 17. Let's set up, yeah. Okay, and now Southern Cross. That's where we were sitting just seconds ago. Haven't been here since Friday, which was 2 days ago. On a snapper photo. 7017. There we go. Swan Hill train, apparently. That's what that inset is. And there's 3VL 104, the graffiti train. If you want to have an art train, then do that. But since we don't have art trains in Melbourne, well, we do. We don't have an art velocity train in Melbourne yet, yeah, I'm not a big fan of graffiti personally, at all, just anywhere. I mean, if it's on like a wall where a person has given permission for art to be drawn, then that's okay, but generally on trains that hasn't happened, or on platforms or anything like that. And so if it's quality art, then that might be nice, that might be a silver lining, but doesn't make the destruction of beautiful train liveries okay. If you want to draw on a train, ask permission. It's not that hard to ask permission. It's pretty hard to get permission, but it's not that hard to ask. And if you get refused, then just don't do it. No means no. How is it so hard for people to get this? Anyway, I'll head over to the platforms to catch the train. Alright, now we're on the suburban platforms. Hey look, a showgrounds train. People often ask, hey, what's a suburban train doing on platform 8? So I'll do a little explainer of that right now. So, the showgrounds trains, sorry, Flemington Racecourse line trains, that's a different font than normal, I think. Maybe, I don't know. Flemington Racecourse line trains share most of their track, well, all of their tracks with the Craigieburn line. However, since they apparently terminate at Southern Cross sometimes, it seems, maybe all the time actually, I don't know. They terminate at Southern Cross. It appears that they terminate at Southern Cross. Oh my god, I cannot speak, can I? It appears they terminate at Southern Cross, and I'm pretty certain they do. And so, instead of taking up space that would be used by the Sunbury, Upfield and Craigieburn lines, instead they use platform 8, which has a unique property. It's electrified. It's got overhead wires. It's the only regional platform that has overhead wires, except for platform 8S as well, which is over there. That also has overhead wire, which you may or may not be able to see, I don't know. But yeah, and so because of that, platform 8 and platform 8S are often used by trains going to Showgrounds or Flemington Racecourse. So that answers the hundreds of things I see per day on the internet of people saying, hey, what's a Comenge doing on the wrong platform? That's just... also, why is it electrified? it wasn't electrified for Flemington trains. It was actually electrified for, I think 8S. 8S was electrified for Traralgon trains. 8S was, until platform 15 and 16 were made, was the only through regional platform. And back in the day, electrification actually reached Traralgon. So Traralgon trains were actually Comengers, funnily enough. So it's all, or L-class locomotives. Hold that thought. That is a PTV 2022 livery Siemens Nexus. I believe there are 2 of them, and they're not even coupled together. So if you don't mind, I'm just going to grab some footage of that. Yeah, I'll keep talking for now, but yeah. So yeah, and then, I don't know why 8 was electrified, probably 4 showgrounds trains. Oh, the showgrounds train is going, and by showgrounds I mean Flemington Racecourse. Oh my god, I cannot talk. Yeah, you get the point. Here's our train. Alright, now we're at Boronia. Let's watch this train leave.